Collins English Readers. The ABC Murders by Agatha Christie. Text copyright 2020, Agatha Christie Limited. All rights reserved. Recording copyright 2020, Agatha Christie Limited. All rights reserved. The ABC Murders and Agatha Christie are registered trademarks of Agatha Christie Limited in the United Kingdom and elsewhere. All rights reserved. Read by Roger May. Prologue. It is perhaps an unlikely thing for a British Army officer to admit, but I have always secretly wanted to be a detective. It was after I retired from the Army and was living in England that this most rewarding time of my life began. I became involved in a number of criminal cases with my dear friend, the famous Belgian detective Hercule Poirot. It was while I was helping Poirot that I met Dulcie Duveen, the beautiful girl who was to become my wife. After Dulcie and I married, we went to Argentina and bought a ranch. It was in June 1935, when I came back to England on business for 6 months, that Poirot and I got involved in this ABC mystery. I must say that, in my opinion, Hercule Poirot showed genius in solving a crime unlike any which had previously come his way. Chapter 1. Of course, one of my first actions on reaching England that June was to contact my old friend Poirot. I found him in one of the newest types of flats in London, and accused him of having chosen the building because of its modern, square shape. "Well, of course, my friend, I am very pleased with it," he replied. I looked at my old friend affectionately. "Poirot, you've hardly grown old at all. In fact, you look like you have fewer grey hairs than when I last saw you, which is, of course, impossible." Poirot smiled widely at me. "And why is that not possible? It is quite true." I looked at him again, confused. "Do you mean your hair is turning from grey to black? But surely that's a scientific impossibility." "Not at all. As usual, Hastings, you have a beautiful and unsuspicious mind. Years do not change that in you." I stared at him, puzzled. Without a word, he walked into his bedroom and returned with a bottle in his hand, which he handed to me. "Revive it, to bring back the natural colour of your hair." "Poirot," I cried, "you have dyed your hair." "Finally he understands," said Poirot, amused. "Well," I said, recovering from the shock, "I suppose next time I come home I'll find you wearing a false moustache. Or are you doing so now?" Poirot had always been extremely proud of his perfect moustache, so my words shocked and upset him. "No, no, indeed, mon ami, my friend. I hope that day is still far off. A false moustache! Oh, quelle horreur! What a terrible thought!" He tugged at his hard to assure me that it was definitely real. "Your moustache is still thick and healthy," I said, smiling. Poirot smiled happily. "Indeed, mon ami, my friend." He pulled hard on both ends. "Never in
Sample complete. Ready to continue?